Electric. How are you? Hi, Tampa B. Hey, hey. Hey, Mac. Let's see. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Electric. Yep. Actually got those. I believe off Temu. Pretty awesome. Morning, Rose. I guess Rose, you were across the pond. Hi, Terry. Thank you, Tampa. Yeah, I seen it. Freezing too. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Here. Let's see if that's any better. I know, right? The BTs are over here. Hi, Jen. Thank you, thank you. What's crazy is me and my sister have the same birthday, 3 years apart. And then my spouse has the same birthday the day before me. And then, yeah, we have like all summer babies. It's it's crazy. Even my brother, he was born in June. Actually, no, Terry. Um, my parents' anniversary is June 30th. I was born 3 weeks late, and my sister was born 3 weeks early. No, it's the other way around. She was 3 weeks late. I was 3 weeks early. No, no, Tampa. My cats are like that too. 3 weeks ain't too bad. 6 months? No, 3 months. Yeah, 3 months early. That's bad. Um, my cousin was born 3 months early, and they had to fly her to Children's, but she made it. She was a preemie. She was born 2 pounds 2 ounces, and she got down to 1 pound 1 ounce. Hello, Juliana. Oh, that's awesome, Jen. Mac, 3 weeks late. It actually, since my mom had me first and my sister was the second, usually the second one is real quick, right? So, um, she knew she was in labor, and so she was just like trying to get through it a little bit before she went to the hospital. And y'all gotta think this was like way back in early '90s, I believe it was. And um, my mom finally went to the emergency room, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and they ended up having car trouble on the way. And by the time she got to the emergency room, she was just about delivering my sister as she was going into the delivery room. The head was coming out. You're good, Juliana. Yeah, it can be quick. But I know the story with me is that when my mom was in labor with me, it was, oh, I feel sorry. I'm glad I like as a adult person was not there, because as my mom was in labor with me, the nurse actually had the audacity to sit there and tell my mom, "Don't sweat." Mind you, my mom hadn't had an epidural, hadn't had any pain meds, and at that time, like they were fixing to go downstairs, and back then you had to pay cash or check up front to get epidural. So my grandmother was fixing to go downstairs to go pay for my mom to have an epidural, and the nurse actually told her, "No, don't sweat." And my mom yelled at the nurse and told her to get the F out of the room, and was going off on that nurse. And the doctor just looked at the nurse and said, "Get out of the room." Mm-hmm. Right? Sneezing 3 babies out? Come on. That'd be easy. Just sneeze and pop. And inducing, I was with a friend that was induced with Pitocin. And at the time, I actually smoked real cigarettes, right? Not the vape. And me and her spouse and her parents all went downstairs because they told us it'll take a while, and she was like, "It's fine, you'll go. It's gonna be a bit." And they were doing her epidural anyway, and so we went down. And since it's gonna take a bit, we smoked 2 cigarettes so that way we could be good, and go back up for a little while. And we just lit our second cigarette, and the nurse's station called and was like, "If y'all want to see this baby being born, you better get up here." And what had happened is every 15 minutes, they were upping her Pitocin. And so literally, I think it was within an hour of her being induced, she had the baby. And she only pushed 3 times, and she was out. Yes, Marsh Posh. I do that because my diamond art. And I don't know, like the current one I'm working on. Oh, that's the current one. Tampa, thank you. Seneca, I feel you. I do. Um, I don't have any children of my own either. Um, I actually, I'm infertile. I've tried what's IUI, and IVF is very, very expensive. And they say that due to my endometriosis, that I just have unexplained infertility. They can't pinpoint and say why. They say that if I was to try IVF, I'd be the perfect candidate. But IVF is, what was it? $2,500 just for the procedure. That's not including freezing any eggs if you want them froze. That's not including the medication. None of that. And medication alone, just even with IUI, the medication alone was $500, and that's just with IUI. And so I feel you on that. And then of course adoption, that's out of the question because that's really expensive. Um, and in October, I'm actually getting a full hysterectomy. Okay, So, let's see. I believe it. I believe it. It's PTSD can show up in many, many forms. It can show up in many different ways, from different abuses, from different um, situations. It can be very emotional. It can be very physical, and um, that's why we're here, Seneca. That's why I put this channel here. Is it's not only just for Christian or other religion related things and Scientology related things. That's why I'm here, for everybody to come together and be like, hey, you know what? Let's hear Seneca's story. Let's be here for you, because that's what it's about. Because even talking about it and getting it out there, that's therapeutic. And you are very welcome. And y'all, just to let you know, I don't have a mod right now, so if I miss questions or I miss a comment, just let me know. Put question or put my name out there, just to let you know, because I'm the only one doing this. The similarities are very close for Scientology. You know, they are. Seneca, you have found your place, honey. Everybody give Seneca a round of applause. She has found her place. She has found her corner in YouTube. She knows where she can go. Let her know she is very supported here. Because I know how it is. But you know what, Seneca? You're not. You're here. You're worth something. And you are alive. You know, like Terry said, we're survivors. And that number one in itself, because you are a survivor, that says something about you. You're strong. And you know, Seneca, actually, there's a lot of people that do that. especially with PTSD, their physical or mental abuse is so bad and just basically out of this world that they have to basically disconnect from reality and make up their own life or their own situation in their head to get beyond what they're doing and what is going on around them to survive, to be able to cope with what's going on. And you did that and you made it. And so you've got to, or you don't got to, but now you can look at it from the perspective of, you know what, you did it to cope, you survived, and now you're out of that situation and you can work on yourself and work on getting yourself better and coming back to reality, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, Tampa, that is true. I mean, abuse does, it affects us all. Yes, Mac, that is true. It's not your, it is. It is brave. I mean, a lot of people don't think it brave to stand up to your abuser, but it is. A lot of people don't even think it's brave to stand up to your own mentality, the PTSD in your head of what's going on. And that's kind of what you have to do with what's going on in your head is, you've got to stand up to it and help. Does that make sense? You'll get what I'm saying? Right. Just like what Jen was saying right here. But you know what? Tampa sometimes, A, it takes time, and B, don't think it even as healing. Think of it, make progress. Some people will never actually heal or get over PTSD or get over depression or get over whatever you want to call it or have it as. You just got to make progress, make steps towards a goal, if that makes sense. But backsliding is fine. It will happen. But as long as you still strive to make that progress, that is fine. Because you're still striving. You know what I mean? You're still trying to move forward with that. Right? See? I mean, you're doing good. 3 kids, 4 cats. But Seneca, you recognize that. That's a big step. Just even recognizing that and knowing that, hey, wait, there's this. I walk away when this angers me. And that is a step, even knowing that this happens. Because a lot of people don't even know, because that's like a trigger. And a lot of people don't even know that, hey, this is a trigger. This is something I need to work on. And that's awesome, just knowing that and knowing your trigger. It's like me with my anxiety. And I know if I get mad and just something flips and I'm so angry, I want to hit a wall. And I don't know why. I like literally, I will not know why. But what I do just to healthy way of getting that anger out, I have a punching bag out in the garage. Instead of hitting a wall or something like that to release the anger and be healthy about it, I'm going to go out there and hit on that punching bag. Right, Rose? Yep. We all do. We all have our days. Seneca, you're like my sister in that. My sister, she's a like OCD cleaner when it comes to like having anxiety and doing stuff. And then she's like in there scrubbing and going to town. And when she's like that, it's like, okay, you do your thing. I'll back off. I'll go in here. Thanks, Jen. It is. I knew the anger was coming and I knew it was getting worse. And so, with me knowing myself and knowing that it was getting worse, I was like, okay, I have to do something that's healthy and productive to know what to do about it getting worse. And so I thought, okay, punching bag. It's the best thing to where I can wear gloves. It's not going to mess up my hands. Like if I punch the wall, I'm going to punch through the drywall. I may hit a stud. I may break my hand. You know, there's all kinds of things going on with that. And if I did a punching bag, that would be a healthier way of releasing it. Terry, it's just whatever basically is fun for you. or something you want to do, the punching idea just kind of dawned on me one day. Like it literally just was. I was talking to my spouse and I'm like, hey, I need to do something productive about this because, I don't know if y'all have seen my little dog, but how many of y'all seen my little puppy that's usually with me? I don't want to end up like hurting the dog or something like that because he's on me or does something to me. And if I get angry because the dog's doing something and he's little bitty 13-pound dog, it's like, no, don't want to do that. Put, go outside, go to the garage, go to the bag. And so I'm thinking of all the options. My mind's always ADHD, won't turn off. And so it just came to me. And then when like I can't sleep or something like that, that's when I do my diamond art. It's I don't know, it's just stuff that I do, you know what I mean? That's good, Terry. That is good. Ooh, look at Seneca gonna be doing a YouTube. Oh, Tampa's got some recipes. And look at this. Maka saying that likes to sing, dance. It also means took back the joy for the perfectionism. So brave enough to potentially suck now. You know what? I do karaoke when I drink. I'll go do some karaoke, but I only publicly do it if I drink. And wait, is that there? The one? Oh, yeah. And then saying the primal scream as well. And then Miss Michelle, where did yours go? She's saying screaming in the car with windows open helps with it too. I bet we got a lot of shower singers in here. Extreme, you can have your opinions, but we are having our own wholesome conversations. If you don't like it, you can leave. Right, Terry? Like, that'd be cool, Seneca. But to be fair and honest, I would have to say the demo people like that, I'd be like, oh no, you try and get me by something I really don't need. Okay. Let's put extreme into timeout. Seneca. I put extreme into timeout until they can be nicer. What little bit? Do y'all hear my cat? Here's little bit. She's in heat, so she's running around the house meowing. Yeah, Terry, it's not that she needs my attention, she needs a boyfriend. And that ain't happening. Yes, Terry. What's amazing is the commercial for Temptations is so true. You shake that freaking Temptations container, them cats come running. Tampa. Uh, Y'all, Chad is in the house. Chad at number one. Hi, Chad. Are you right? Are you right about what? Going pretty good. Oh, we're talking about my mind just like went phew. Seneca starting her channel. There we go. Anytime, Tampa. I know, Terry. Leave it up to Chad to confuse everybody. No, I got four kids with paws. I got DC, Charlie, Little Bit, and Brat Cat. 2 cats, 2 dogs. And now a stray cat that won't go away. She always comes in my house at night through the doggy door. I call her Sammy. Yeah, the 2 cats I actually got. A friend of the family had passed away, and before he passed away, I used to go over there and watch his animals. They had 5 dogs and 5 cats, I believe it was, and they were able to get rescues for all of them except for the 4 cats. And so I said, okay, I'll take the 2 girls. And so I took the 2 girls, and they had already named them Brat Cat and Little Bit. So we just stuck with that. Yeah, my spouse thinks so as well. I'm the one that likes all the animals. Yeah, we're celebrating our birthday this weekend. So we're doing steaks for dinner. They are. I love my animals. I wouldn't trade the world for my 4. Extreme, you back? We gonna keep it good this time? Okay. Oh, okay. Extreme from which sect? Okay, so was it the FLDS? Okay. Thanks, Terry. Let's see. I feel you. What should I say? Compound. I've heard of Warren Jeffs, but he also had more than 7 wives. I know that. So are you saying you were the seventh wife? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. For those that don't know why I look back and forth, StreamYard's over here and chat's over here. And so I'm watching both. Because it's easier for me to read on StreamYard. On chat, the text is itty bitty. After you left? I do too, Tampa. I need to redo it because with this purple, it said to do it on damp hair. And my hair, it was damp, but it keeps the moisture so well that right here at the roots, it was just soaking wet, I guess, that it just didn't want to keep. And so you can tell that the purple just, it's out. Extreme, why don't you email me? It's right there in the feed on my picture. Yeah, Tampa, that's what I did. But I had to. This time, did I bleach it? Yeah, I bleached it this time. I bleached it and then I dyed it. And that's why it was wet. Juliana's back. You're good. You're good, Juliana. I know you were on that chat with Chad and them for like, what, 3 hours? Yeah. The only one I don't use anymore is pink because I did pink once and it completely went out of my hair within the first week, I believe it was. But the purple and blues, they stay very well usually. This time I didn't get it dry enough. I hear you, Juliana. We're gonna get off here probably about 9 minutes. Woohoo! Got another subscriber. Moving up. You'll need to give me 50 subscribers and I'll be good. They are. Um, Poet rescheduled. We're gonna do Tuesday 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Yep. So we will do 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday. Where was that? I wanted to bring up. If I can find it. Here it is. Okay. So, y'all know I am ex Pentecostal. Um, so, one of the things I wanted to just ask about what y'all opinions were. In Exodus chapter 35, verse 2 through 4. Who is calling me? Oh, it's my mom. I'm sorry. Anyway, 2 through 4. Yes, ex Pentecostal. Um, it says, And Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said unto them, There are the words which the Lord hath commanded, ye shall do them. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you in a holy day, and the Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whosoever doth work therein shall be put to death. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day. And Moses spake unto the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying. So, well, my only question is why? Why would you? Why would you say be put to death? That's crazy. Thanks, Denver. Thank you, Marilyn. You're welcome, Seneca. You have a good night. Poet rescheduled for Tuesday at 8 p.m. Right, Jen? It is crazy. Be put to death for working and doing a fire in your hearth on the seventh day. It's like, wait, what if it happens to be during the winter? You're going to die anyway because you don't got no fire. Yes, Tampa. It's just satire. I mean, I'm not. No, I'm out. I'm not in the church. It's everybody likes sleeping with Denver. Yeah, Mac, and we growing up with the Pentecostal stuff, it was constant. Um, they put that fear in you with fire and brimstone. They really did. I mean, that was part of how I got anxiety is from church and from them putting that fear in you. Who's mentioning 18-inch what? Oh, my Lanza. What y'all talking about? At Tampa. Yes, it is. It is very dramatic. I mean, if y'all want to sit here and talk about um how sexualized, I guess some of it is, I should say. There's a story in Exodus where it talks about having to give over foreskin. And yeah, it's it's crazy. So let's see. It is Sunday night, 6 o'clock. So the weekend's almost over. Y'all tell me one positive thing that's happened for the weekend. Oh Lord, Tampa. right, Knock? And we mix materials nowadays, and that's um, definitely one of the things that have to wear pure cotton. Cannot have mixed materials. So one of the good things for the weekend is cheesecake. Mock had cheesecake. Yes, Denver. Totally agree. Denver got to spend some quality time with his YouTube friends. See, I'm not the best with cheesecake. I don't really like it. Now, if I had some chocolate cake, we'd be talking. I'm good with some chocolate cake. Juliana had a great time. Well, what's your. Y'all, come on. I've got at least 7 of y'all in here. You can tell me one good thing that's happened to you this weekend. We all got to leave on a positive note. What's one good thing? Awesome, Juliana. My one good thing is going to be dinner because we're having steaks for our birthdays. Okay, thank you, Marilyn. You too. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I put extreme in timeout again. Clearwater Chad seen great video of Brazil. That's awesome. PJ's and SPTV all day. It's usually my day. Jen, I know the feeling. Oh, I hate packing. Right, Juliana? They are. I put them in timeout again. and come back again, and I'm just gonna ban them. Terry's like, I got you. Right, Terry. I mean, that's all you have to do. I mean, get in with the conversation instead of being like, "Hey, but you know what?" But no, they have to like be the oddball. All right, guys and gals, it has been an hour. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. But y'all keep a lookout for Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Me and Poet will be on then. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Thank y'all for coming. I really enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go have my birthday steak.